I just quickly calculated here that that's going to be about 15 cents on the tax rate that we have to go up to handle this cost.
1 cent of the tax rate is approximately $6 million.
Not with the depreciation and the assessments going down, it won't be nearly that.
It'll be very close to it. Let's say it's 5 cents, whatever it is. To say that it's 15 cents of the tax bills are almost overestimation of the impact.
I've been doing this budget now for 25 years, and I'm not going to be that much off on my projections here. I can guarantee you that. Our taxpayers locally are bearing the brunt of that.
Mr. Chairman, if I may just comment, I think I just want to follow up on Mr. Jenkins. When Chief Deane first came to us, it was stated by me at that particular time, you're going to need extra funding in the budget. We have schools that we have to take into consideration, and I think we need to know if it is going to be 15 cents so that the public is aware of a tax increase. We know there will be a tax increase.
This crackdown on illegal immigration, this initiative, is not going to cause those problems. Those budgetary problems and challenges that we're facing this year are already here. And we can come up, you can come up, and Mr. Jenkins can come up with all the excuses you want not to support this crackdown.
But I'm we are not saying that, Mr. Chairman.
Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order, Mr. Chairman. Point of order. You do not have the floor, sir. My point of order was that you were not recognized to speak.
Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Jenkins.
The point is that you won't have 100 as your base to multiply it by if the assessments of the homes are down 30%. You only have 70%. When we know that there are going to be 30% decreases in the assessed value, then the pool is so small, the $850 or $60 million budget we have is no longer a realistic budget.
Are you saying that you don't want to support this initiative?
Mr. Chairman, we are not in favor of illegal immigration. What I'm saying to you is, because I've listened to you on the TV and I've seen comments in the paper, just so the citizens know, our schools have never suffered as much as they have this year. You have already talked to the police and to the firemen, and you have promised them a great deal of things because it's endorsement time and it's election time. I just want you to know as the chairman not to do what you've done in the past, support something and then vote no on a budget, which you did for 3 years.
If the police department doesn't get that staff in addition to the current staffing plans that are in the 5-year plan, they are not going to be able to maintain the current level of public safety service they provide within the Prince William County community because this stuff takes more time. And so that's a cost that's not in that $14 million. It's not currently in your 5-year plan, but it's one that we're going to need to put in front of you.
We cannot do everything at the amount of money that we have. That's what I'm saying. I have been a proponent of supporting, my community does. We are opposed to illegal immigration. The word is illegal, not immigration, but illegal. And so please don't put words in my mouth.
Well, if you could just answer the question, are you going to be supporting the resolution funding this or not? Or are you going to wait until the numbers?
Are we doing that today?
No, it's going to be on October 2nd.
The prophet Micah reminds us that all of us have come from another land. We have all been rescued from places where we were in some way enslaved.
My husband and I do not care how much money this costs.
And I'm here today to ask you to support the resolution because I believe in it no matter how much it's going to cost the citizens.
And I hear people saying that the people of the county favor this resolution. I'm one of the people of this county. I'm one of many who opts not to participate in government because we elect you to do so. And for me to come to this, to tell you that I don't support this resolution is a rather big thing, and it means you failed.
As a former federal law enforcement officer, as well as the wife, daughter, and granddaughter of legal immigrants, I support this resolution.
I love seeing little children. They're precious. The children who are children of people who are here illegally are having a disservice forced upon them. They belong in a home in the country where they belong, where they will be legal and feel that way growing up.
How many Canadian are you going to check on? There are more Canadian illegals in this country than there are Hispanics. It's very simple. They just come across the border legal, have a 1-month visa, and stay 6, so they're illegal. Now you guys, you got to grow up and think about things that really count. Are you going to deny services to these kids? How can you do it? I can't believe you do it. I'm sorry, I'm emotional. It just is not fair. And if you go ahead and vote for this, I'm going to do everything I can to vote every one of you out.
Thank you, sir. Mr.
Mr. Russell? I'm sorry, are you Mr. Pius? Yes, please go. Please speak now.
Chairman, members of the board.